Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Hunter Elliott. Hope everybody's doing well. So this afternoon I'm finalizing my review on the Colt King Cobra target. And I'm going to tell you, this little 22, I've had a tremendous amount of fun reviewing. But before I go any further, I want to show you the cylinder is out, empty, and I've got it pointed in a safe direction, so we're all safe right here, unloaded firearm. Let's talk about some of the specifications on this wonderful little revolver. So it is all stainless steel. Weight is about 2 pounds. This particular test sample had a 4 1/4 inch barrel, but it can be had with a 6-inch barrel. Cylinder capacity, 10 rounds, which is pretty similar to a lot of the autoloaders out there in 22. Most of those run 10-round magazines, so you're not really losing a lot of capacity when you're going to a double action revolver in 22 with this particular model. Overall length is 8.61 inches. The rear sight is all black, adjustable for windage and elevation, and then the top strap here is kind of beaded, so it doesn't help break up any kind of sheen if you're out in bright light, and it terminates into a really nice, beautiful orange fiber optic front sight. So with that fiber optic front sight contrasting really nice against that black U-notch with that bead blast on the top, makes for a really nice sight picture. So coming down here to the trigger, double action trigger pull was about 8.5 pounds. Single action trigger pull was about 3.5 pounds. So still really nice non-stacking trigger pull with this revolver. You got some really nice Hogue over molded stocks with some finger grooves in it that I'm sure would be great at absorbing recoil if there were any, but you got a revolver that's about 2 pounds in 22. So as far as recoil, there's nil. MSRP on this, $9.99. So the street price is going to be a little bit better than that. We've shot this, I'm going to say we got about 1,200 rounds through it, all total. Throughout that, all different kinds of 22 long rifles, some 22 shorts, some CB caps, all that. Didn't have any kind of issues or problems, no malfunctions as expected. It's a solid little revolver. Shot it out at 25 yards from a rest, 3 shot groups on paper, right around 2 inches, give or take, depending on, how I was doing, what ammo, that sort of thing. But if you're curious about what ammo specifically, printed what groups, I'm going to link in the description below to my written article that'll have a lot more of those technical specifications as well as all that stuff. So remember, these are just kind of video overviews. So it's accurate, fun to shoot, no recoil. What good is it? Really? I mean, okay, I'm going to say probably first and foremost, fun factor. It's a lot of fun to shoot. Everybody thoroughly enjoyed shooting it. 10 rounds, nice, crisp, non-stacking trigger pull. Everybody really enjoyed shooting it. We've reviewed the Anacondas, the Pythons, and so all these revolvers now that Colt is putting out, well, they're all just scaled up, down, what have you. So all the improvements that have been made to the new Pythons and the new Anacondas, well, you get that with the new King Cobra target as well. So you've got a really nice revolver here with a lot of the, here you go. Think about it as a mini Python in 22. That's probably the easiest way to sum up. Other than the fun factor, I'm going to say training. While 22 long rifle ammunition isn't as cheap as it was maybe 5 years ago, it has become a lot easier to find and the price has come down. So if you need to get out there and you need to put rounds down range, but you don't want to have to feed your center fire, but you want to keep that muscle memory, those fine motor skills tuned up on a revolver, this will be a fantastic piece for just training and practice. But also, if you want to introduce somebody into the world of the double action revolver, which I'm a big fan of, then this would also be a great trainer for the new shooter, either for double action revolver or for the new shooter who is just beginning to start to understand sight alignment, sight picture, all that sort of stuff. So you got a lot of good potential, you got a lot of good uses with this revolver, being it introducing the new shooter to guns altogether, or revolvers, or if you just want to keep your skills up. I don't really have anything negative to say about it. It's a nice Colt revolver that is quality-wise is equal to the Anacondas and the Pythons and what have you. So if you're looking for a 22 long rifle, or if you're not, you probably should be, little 22 revolver, then I would suggest just taking a look at this Colt King Cobra target. Look at what you might be wanting. Realize that you can get this with a 6-inch barrel, so you got a lot of options on that. Now I'm going to summarize this with, as far as a carry gun, I mean, it would be better than harsh words, but it certainly would not be my first choice. If you were walking the trail or camping or hiking, 22 would be good for snakes. If you run across some rabid bunny rabbit that's open for business, but anything much larger than that bunny rabbit, I don't know that 22 long rifle would be good medicine. So for self-defense, home defense, trail defense, better than nothing, but wouldn't be my first choice. So anyway, that's all I got. I want y'all to take care of yourselves and each other. Look forward to seeing you at the range.
Okay.
My thumb isn't long enough.
Okay.
All right, so whenever you're ready. I think you were 10 for 10. What'd you think?
Good.
Did you like it?
I like this one a lot better
Why?
because it was a lot easier to shoot. It was a lot better for people with tiny hands.